One of the greatest challenges facing Nigeria is a poor state of electricity supply. Nigeria cannot generate enough electricity to meet its domestic and industrial needs. Several measures taken by successive governments are not yielding fruits. The Buhari administration, in its bid to right this wrong, is seeking for a fresh $614 million to boost electricity supply. The amount, which is part of the $22.7 billion loan just approved by the Nigerian Senate, will be used to complete the much talked about Mambila electricity project, electricity transmission and training of personnel in the sector.
The reason why they put it, this is for the power sector, this is for the road sector, this is for the rest, is so that we can look at it individually. So, will we not look at it? The whole world knows. He who goes a borrowing goes a sorrowing.
The loan is coming from external creditors, such as the Islamic Development Bank, African Development Bank, World Bank, and creditors in China, Japan, and Germany.
What's happening now is each and every project has been approved by the board of the lenders, World Bank in Washington, and all these other ones that I've mentioned. And what they do is the institution goes through a kind of a viability test to say, okay, look, you've made a proposal for this project. We need to do our own independent assessment to see whether that project is going to enable you to repay the loan over the course of the maturity of that loan.
Some economic watchers see the move as a step in the right direction, yet there are others crying foul that the future of the country is being mortgaged.
The transmission company of Nigeria is 100% owned by the federal government. So if they are looking for money to throw into, because that's what we are used to doing, always throwing money into, into problems. If they are looking for money to throw into the electricity, particularly with the transmission company of Nigeria, TCN, well, all good and fine.
Borrowing for infrastructural development, yeah, it's a welcome development, because a lot of money that is being filtered out of the country that does not even add value to sustainable growth and development. So in this case, you are having some borrowing line that is tied to power. But for training, it still leaves much to be desired because it has not yet been defined.
Since the return to democracy in 1999, successive administrations have invested huge sums of money to revamp the electricity sector. Experts, however, are quick to point out that these efforts achieved no results.
We are talking of distribution and generation, and these have been concessions given out to private firms. And you remember in the beginning we were told that these firms are coming with the much needed capital that the federal government was lacking, the technical capacities and other capacities that they were to come with. But unfortunately, that is not the story now.
Aside from the fresh loan, available records shows that a $3 billion World Bank loan was secured in 2019, and another sum of $210 million African Development Bank loan was secured to upgrade transmission and distribution facilities. This is in addition to the $200 million African Development Bank grant for rural electrification.
This new 22.7 is really a combination of Mambila, many of the rail projects, and other critical infrastructure like the AKK pipeline that we hope to get underway and conclude within the life of the administration.
Nigerian government is currently sourcing external loans to change the electricity sector. It is safe to presume that the citizens' interest in what happens in the sector will increase as they set to track government efforts, whether it will yield fruits or go down the drain. Mwesi Igono, AIT News, Abuja.